to my channel. This is a sponsored video, my first one, and so I want to thank Beverly Hills MD for gifting me these products for my honest review. They contacted me via email asking me if I would like to receive 2 particular items, and I can choose 2 other ones from their website, and I do have notes here. And the box came today. It is October 7th. Yes, I'm tired. I was about to take a nap, and when I saw this, I said, you know what? After I wash this off, I can apply these products and see. I am supposed to show you how I apply the products, but I will do that later if I do not have a bad reaction to these products. And so I want you to get the full picture. So right now I'm going to show you the box, I'm going to show you the products, I'm going to talk to you about the products, and then I'm going to try them. And after maybe about 2 weeks, I'll add an extension to this clip of if I noticed a difference, if my sensitive skin had an issue with it or not. And so that's how we're going to do this. So this is the box it came in. All of this was at the top of the box, and the products were at the bottom of the box. The 2 items that they wanted to send me, and I did open it. So these 2 are Beverly Hills Cosmeceuticals Lift and Firm Sculpting Cream for Face and Neck. So I have 2 jars of these. Each jar is 1.67 fluid ounces, and each jar retails for $120. And so this one I did open, and so this is what it looks like. It is good for 6 months after you open it. And so I did open it, and it has a cap on here. It has a scent to it. It's not overpowering. I don't think it's a perfume scent. So I am going to try this. As I said, when I wash my face off, I'm only going to put on these products, because if there is a reaction, I will know exactly what it is. I never try more than 1 new product at a time, because as I said, I have sensitive skin. I am prone to breakouts, eczema, pollen, allergens, just different types of things. And so the other 2 products that I chose, I looked at their website, looked at the different products, looked up the ingredients, looked at what the claims were, because I wanted to be sure as possible that I wasn't picking something that had ingredients that I do know I have a reaction to sometimes. So the 1 product of the 2 that I chose, Radiant and Revive Hydrating Eye Cream, 1 fluid ounce, which is more than most eye creams. Most eye creams are 0.5 ounces, and this is good for, I want to say 6 months, but I'm not sure if I'm seeing it correctly. If not, I'll put it here somewhere. And so I did open it up, because I got to sniff everything. This also has the same type of cap as the other one, and it does have a scent to it, and so it does concern me, but we're going to see. We are going to see. And the other product that I chose was 1 Drop Rewind. I do want to say for this product, as excess packaging, because you see the jar, but you see how wide the box is, and you have all of this to get to the product. And so I would do less packaging, and that retails for $49.95. The other product I chose, 1 Drop Rewind, sorry for backing up, 1 fluid ounce. This retails for $130, and the claims are revolutionary new way to get a years younger appearance in under 3 minutes. The peptide infused instant tightening solution dramatically smooths out the look of fine lines and wrinkles, especially on the forehead and around the eyes, revealing a noticeably smoother, more younger look as it dries. And it does have suggested use on here. And so I did open it up, but I didn't take it out. It does have a small brush in here, and this is what the brush looks like. So it's an angled brush, and if I can get it open, and so you pull this up, and again, XX packaging. So you have this, but you have this huge box, and this is what it is. And it says, I'm reading the back. After cleansing and moisturizing, lightly tap a very thin layer onto areas of concern, such as forehead around the eyes, using the included brush preferred, or a clean fingertip. Remain still and expressionless for 2 to 3 minutes as the product dries. For best results, ensure all other skincare products have absorbed completely before beginning your one drop rewind application. And so we're going to try all of these after I wash this off, and these will be the only things I put on my face. After I wash my face, I'm going to put on the eye cream, the face cream, face and neck cream, and the one drop rewind. And I'm going to give it about 2 weeks. If my skin doesn't have a bad reaction, we'll give it about 2 weeks, and I'll come back and actually demonstrate how I've been applying the products. And so that'll be the demo. If I have a bad reaction, I will add a clip to this video just letting you know, hey, bad reaction. And in that case, I'm not going to do a demo because bad reaction. So that's how we're going to do this. So you'll see me in a few. Hey YouTube, chapstick of course. I just did my wake up skincare routine. And so for this portion, I'm going to show you how I've been applying the Radiant Plus Revive Hydrating Eye Cream, and then I'm going to show you how I've been applying the Lift and Firm Sculpting Cream for face and neck. And I will talk about them as I do them. I did just wake up 20 minutes ago, so I'm kind of just really not awake yet. I'm not alert yet. And it does say, apply a small amount all around the eye after cleansing using your ring finger. To optimize absorption, use a light tapping motion, do not rub. For the best results, apply consistently every morning. That's what it says here. And so we're going to just take a little bit. We're going to try that much at first. I have found if I use too much, it does get, I don't want to say streaky, but it dries and leaves a white line. So when they say pat it, they really mean pat it, because you see how this looks? If you put too much or rub it, this line will stay, and then you have to figure out how to get that off. And so I'm patting and slightly pulling out at the same time, because I do have wrinkles. And so this is how I've been applying this, and that little bit was enough. It does dry down very quickly. It leaves my skin under here feeling so smooth, and I find that it really helps my concealer go on smoother and actually look better because it's smoothing out this surface. And even now, that quick, this is so soft and smooth. I was like, oh my gosh. And I kept feeling my skin on my face and feeling under here, and it is a noticeable difference in how smooth this is under here. So this is already dried down and it is soft and smooth. You may not be able to notice it. I do have you in a little bit closer today. When I look in the mirror, and I know it's shadowed over here, and I do apologize for that, but it's shimmery. And so my guess is that the shimmer is what is reflecting the light to help it not look as dark as it is for those of you like me who do have under eye discoloration. And I am able to do this because it's dried down, because when you first put it on, it is a little bit tacky. And so once you pat it in, everything is fine. And so that's how I've been applying that. And no bad reaction. I have used this a few times already just to be sure. No bad reaction. And so I will definitely continue using this, especially on days when I'm going to be applying concealer under my eyes. And I will say for this, even though it says just use in the morning, or for best results, apply consistently every morning, I've noticed that having this on all day, washing my face, doing my skincare before I go to bed, when I wake up the next morning, it is still soft under here. Like, this does have a lasting result as far as how it feels. And so I'm going to put you back where you usually are, and I'm going to show you how I've been applying the Lift and Firm Sculpting Cream. The first time I used this, as I do with any new skincare products, I only use the new products because I want to see if I'm having a reaction to it. And what I found was I put this on and I put this all over my face, the Lift and Firm Sculpting Cream face and neck. And so I put it all over except under my eyes. and my eyes kept tearing, my eyes kept burning, and I didn't know if it was the eye cream or it was the face and neck cream, because this has a slight scent to it. It's not bothersome. This has a slight scent to it, and it turned out that this is what was agitating my eye allergies and making my eyes tear and burn. And so after an hour, I washed both of these off, and the next day I didn't use these at all. And then the third day I used this under my eyes, and I did not have an issue. And I'm going to show you what I did with this, and I didn't have an issue with it. So with this, I just take, and it is very thick, like it's thick. And so what I've been doing with this, because it is for sculpting and sagging skin, I've just been putting it right here. And this is just excess skin, and it hangs lower when I gain weight. Like if I lose 5 pounds, it doesn't hang as low, but it's just excess skin. And so I've been just using this here and using it just on my chin area. It doesn't affect my eye allergies. Part of me wants to try it here, even though it's not sagging, but just to sculpt, but it would be too close to my eye area and it would irritate my eyes, and then I would have to wash it off. And so you saw how I've been using the eye cream, and this is how I've been applying the face and neck cream. And also, when I did use this the one time all over my face, this is not moisturizing at all. My face felt really dry and it felt tight, and the tightening, I'm guessing, is the sculpting, because it's tightening your skin to sculpt it and give you or help you achieve a certain look. And so this, and it's dry already. It did dry down. It goes on just a tad tacky, but it's already dry, and it does feel smooth, but it is not moisturizing. And so even with this, you would still need to use your other moisturizers. And so having only used this, you know, the 2 or 3 times, I cannot tell if it actually does lift or sculpt or firm, because those results do take time. However, for the Radiant, I'm still saying it wrong, Radiate and Revive Hydrating Eye Cream, I can say that this is doing what it says it'll do. It does radiate. Again, I think it's because of the shimmer effect, and it does go on smooth, and it does work really well under concealers. And so I'll be back another day to show you how I use the third product. Same day, it's in the afternoon. I did have to wash off the Lift and Firm Sculpting Cream face and neck, because even just here where you saw me apply it, I noticed that my eyes were burning again like they did before, and so I had to remove that. And so this is not going to be a product that I'm going to be able to use. And they did send me 2 of them, so I'm going to message them and ask them what would they like me to do with the other one. Meanwhile, my under eye area is still feeling very, very smooth, and I do think my under eye looks a little brighter where the discoloration is, and I think it's because of the shimmer or whatever that is that's in there that gives it that effect. Right now we're going to apply the 1 Drop Rewind. I love that it comes with a little brush, so we're going to open it and I'm going to pump this onto this palette. This is real. Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh, okay. That should be enough. So this is what we have, and it says on here, after cleansing and moisturizing, lightly tap a very thin layer onto areas of concern such as forehead or around the eyes using the included brush, and then it has in parentheses preferred, or a clean fingertip. Remain still and expressionless for 2 to 3 minutes as the product dries. For best results, ensure all other skincare products have absorbed completely before beginning 1 Drop Rewind application. So as I said, you saw me earlier, and prior to the application of the eye cream and the face and neck cream, that was hours and hours ago. So everything is fully absorbed. And for me, my forehead, you see the lines up here, so I'm definitely going to apply it there, and I am going to apply some here, but I'm going to apply the 1 Drop Rewind here also, and here. So you see all of this, and then I'll come back later and let you know how my face is feeling. So I am dabbing the brush in it because it's saying a thin layer, and so what I'm doing, I'm dabbing the brush in it, but then I'm tapping the brush elsewhere. And so a thin layer, I can feel where it is because it feels cool. Otherwise I wouldn't know where it is or where it's not, because as you see, it's clear. Even though you see it here, when you apply it, it's clear. It does feel like it's drying fairly quickly. This is my first, I just made a face. This is my first time using this. I was going to try it and then come back and do it again, but I figured let me just get this done. So that's there. We're going to go into where we tapped off, and I have to remember not to raise my brows because we're supposed to sit expressionless. And so I really like this brush because you can just sweep it right where you want it, especially around, let me stop raising my forehead, especially around the eyes. And it does, there is not a caution on here for around the eyes. I would have to check the box, and I'll put here if it does say something on the box. This is feeling cooling and a little tingly, not in a bad way. And I'm guessing it's the tightening effect because it's supposed to, I guess, freeze your face, which is why you're supposed to sit expressionless. And so we're going to put this here and here. So I'm still just going off of the excess. And so you really do not need a lot of this. I'm actually just going to take this here because I have this under here too. So we're doing all of this area. And now that you've seen all of that, I'm going to stop making faces. And I do have a Zoom call in 10 minutes, which usually lasts about 2 hours. And so that'll give me time to see, does my face still look frozen or not? And I will come back after the Zoom call and we will wrap up this video. And I will give you, my forehead feels tight. I am just going to put a little bit right here. And I probably shouldn't because as you see, I have redness there from eczema from when I wear a mask. My forehead feels really tight. It's no longer tingling, but it does feel tight. Almost like my skin is really dry. And so we're going to leave this like this, and you will see me after 2 hours. Unless that meeting runs long, which I might end up being like, I gotta go. So, yeah. So that's how that's applied. I have 10 minutes before the meeting to sit because you're supposed to be expressionless for 2 to 3 minutes. And so you will see me soon. It's only been about a half hour. As you can see, apparently I put too much. So the challenge is, it says a thin layer. Since we can't see it to see when it absorbs or whatever it does, how do I know if the layer is thin enough? This side apparently was perfect. This side you see the serum here and down here. When I go like this, it does not make a difference down here or in here. When I smile, I don't see a difference in my crow's feet there. When I lift my forehead, I do think I see a slight difference over here in the less prominent lines, meaning like this one down here and this one here, but the ones at the top I think kind of look the same. And so this I think would be great for under makeup. So if you do accidentally put too much, you'll be putting makeup on it and you won't be able to see it. And you'll receive the effects, hopefully, of it actually decreasing the appearance of lines once you do start making expressions. My forehead lines don't bother me. My crow's feet don't bother me. This doesn't bother me. But I was curious to try this, and I have tried it. And so that's my thoughts on it, is that if you are bothered by the lines in your face, then this may be something that would help eliminate the appearance of it. But again, how do you know if it's too much or not enough until after it dries? To recap, the face and neck cream, the scent of it was too strong for my eye allergies, and so I will not be able to continue using this. The eye cream, Radiate and Revive Hydrating Eye Cream. I really love this product, and I'm so glad that it does not irritate my eyes and that it does really still have a smoothing effect. It still feels really, really smooth under here. So this I will definitely keep using. And if you have tried any of these 3 products, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Like, let's help each other out in the comments. If you have tried the brand Beverly Hills MD Cosmeceuticals. And so that'll be it for this video. Before I forget, they did send me a link that will be in a pinned comment or in the description box. I forget the percentage off, and I do have it written somewhere. And there also is a direct link to the Lift and Firm Sculpting Cream Face and Neck. So a direct link for this is not affiliated. And there is a code for anything off of their website. Again, it's not affiliated. And so that'll be it, And so thank you for being here, for watching me try these items, and for listening to my honest opinions. These items, again, were sent to me. This is a sponsored video, and I do appreciate the brand reaching out to me and sending me these products. And so thank you, and you will see me in the next video.